Touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, open man is Duvernay. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 24-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
That's good.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
First and 10.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
7 yards the pick up there. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
At the Bears' 43-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Third and long.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 5 yards brings up fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10. At their own.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. And this one incomplete.
Intended for Allen Robinson.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Second and 10.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now
not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. Now Foles. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
10 at the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Back to Brown, this time complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets...
wide open, complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, sucker if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, you, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket.
Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess. It's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.